that's smelling much better.
On Wednesdays, we do crafts.
Hi there, it's Barbara Anna, and today I should be upcycling or reusing or making something different from its original use instead of throwing it away. Anyway, I will be taking old candles and making them into nice little jars to store stuff in. Ooh. So, what you shall need is Mod Podge, old candles that you put in the freezer overnight. Mine are Christmas candles. Ooh. Scissors, Mod Podge applicator brush sponge thingies, something to break up the wax with, preferably a knife, but I don't have a knife, but I do have a corkscrew with a knife type object on it, so we'll see. And then something to cover your lids with to make it a little more exciting. Shockingly enough, I'm using scrapbook paper. Ooh. Ooh. Like I said, I kept these in the freezer and hopefully the wax, oh, there's water in here. Ew. Gross. So, supposedly, if you freeze the wax, it is easier to get out. So that key. Oh, I've made a crack. Ta-da! So if you just kind of stab at it, it cracks it. Come on. Come on out. You know you want to. Oh. Next I'm going to take off my label. I'm just going to try to peel as much of it off as I can. Okay, so now I have removed my label from my candle. And now I'm going to try to remove the bottom one. And now I'm going to go wash this in the sink. Okay, so I have cleaned both of my candle holders. I took the wax out of the second candle the same way I did the first. So now they are clean. I'm going to put them to the side to dry. Going to do something with this wax. Now, if you wanted to, I don't know, make like little tea candles, you may be able to melt this wax and put it in something else. But these are Christmas candles and it is not Christmas time. Therefore, I'm just going to throw the wax away. To get the little wick part off of the bottom, I just broke a plastic knife in half and used the knife cutting part and just kind of wedged it around under hot water and it came off. So, voila. And now I'm going to flip them over and trace the top of my lid. Now, I have traced the top of my lid, and I'm going to draw an even bigger circle around it and cut out that circle. And now I'm just going to do the same exact thing for this one. Now I'm just going to cut out the bigger circle, this one. And then what I'm going to do is cut little slits from here to here, so I will be able to cover the lid and bend the paper down. Ta-da! So now it has these little flappies all around. So now what I'm going to do is Mod Podge this on so that if they fold down and it makes a nice little piece of paper. So first what I'm going to do is Mod Podge this to the top of my lid. Ooh, brand new. Really want it to get stuck to the whole entire lid, and so it kind of like molds to the shape of the lid, like so. Okay, and while that's drying, I'm going to dry it over here. I'm going to cut out the lid for my second jar. Okay, so this is all cut, and now I'm just going to once again put Mod Podge all over the top and glue it to my paper. So now both of my lids look like this. So while this one is drying, I'm going to glue this one all the little sides down. This part might be a bit tricky. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here and then glue the paper down. Actually, I think I'm going to put the glue on the paper. I'm going to do one at a time. So now I'm just taking the little fold and pushing it down, and tucking it over the side, like so. Tuck, tuck. And that's what one looks like. So now I'm going to do that all the way around the lid. Ooh, how exciting. So this is what it looks like. I'm not going to put it on my jar yet, just because there is still some wet glue, but I am going to Mod Podge over the whole thing. Gonna put this over to the side to dry, and I'm going to do the same exact thing to this one. Gonna glue all these little pieces down now. Woo! Now on to this one. And once again, I'm just going to Mod Podge the top and the sides of the whole thing to seal it all in. Okay, it's still a little wet, so I'm going to set it aside to dry, and I'll see you when they're all dry. Woo! Since the drying process, the lighting has changed. So this is what my jars look like. I decided to, in one of my jars, keep cotton balls and Q-tips, and in the other jar I am keeping nail polishes. Here are the jars. I really like them. I think they're really cute. You could also, if you didn't want to, you could always put them like this and put makeup brushes in them, which I think would also be a really cute idea. Okie dokie, so there are my DIY upcycling jar candle things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will put the link below where I found how to get the wax out and how to get the paper like this. And of course I found it on Pinterest. Okay, so feel free to follow me on all social media linked below. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely week. Stay excellent. Bye! Yay for upcycling. Yep, that happened.